So I'm gonna switch back to my transition screen and I'm gonna read a little bit more about the characters, the environment. I'm on the Rockstar app, so let me go to that right now. Okay, so as y'all see, I'm on the Rockstar app, but the trailer, like I said, I did a breakdown reaction on the previous video. So y'all can go back and see that. I'm not gonna talk about the video because I did that last time. So let's go back. So coming May 26, 2026. Vice City, USA. Now, we are very familiar with Vice City. Shout out to Tommy Vercetti. And I know for sure there are going to be some Easter eggs in this too. So, let me read this little synopsis. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them. But when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, which is the state of Florida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. So just reading that alone, I feel like the story is going to be there for sure. I'm not saying that the story was bad in GTA 5, but I feel like with this, it might take a little bit more serious turn. I love the story in GTA 4. I think, to me personally, that was the best one. So who knows, they might go a little bit darker with this story, which I love. Give me all of that. So we got Jason right here, Jason Duval, and I love these transitions. So Jason Duval. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. So Jason looks like he knows a lot about the streets, and he's very street smart. Reading this, he was from the army, so he know a little bit of combat. He had a troubled past, and he just want to make a better life for himself, which is fair. Like, you don't want to be in a rut forever. And as you can see, and as we've seen in the trailer, this dude has very different styles, which is telling me you can switch up the style, which is typical. Like, we was expecting that already. You could do that in 5. You could switch up the style, you could switch up the hair, you could switch up maybe the body type. How I said in the trailer, you could lift weights, you could get skinnier, you could have a larger figure. Like, it all depends on what you eat and how much you work out. So I feel like they didn't do this with 5, but I feel like how I said this game was going to be very detailed. They are going to focus on the weight and how you look in this game. And I want them to go back how they did that with GTA San Andreas. So yeah, no, this is dope. Facial beard, facial hair, buzz cut. You can have like long flowing hair if you want it. Yeah, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be real dope. If anything happens, I'm right behind you. Okay. Another day in paradise. Meaning Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. So, like how I said, the story is going to be crazy. The dynamic between these two characters are going to be crazy. Is Lucia good? Is she bad for Jason? Is Jason bad for Lucia? Like, are they going to be in some type of toxic relationship? Like, did Lucia do something that set Jason back? Who knows what this love story is going to be like? And how I've said, this feels like a Bonnie and Clyde modern day type of feel to it, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be way more to that. There's going to be layers. And the acting is what I want to see. Storyline, what I want to see. If we waiting a whole another year, y'all better pull out all the stops, which I know they will, but I'm just saying. And I know the fits are going to look cold. See, as you can see, you can grow your hair out. You can have it like that. You can have it like this. Have it like a or like a Ryan Gosling type feel to it. Now we get to Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucy has learned her lesson, only smart moves from here. So as you can see, you can also change up the style with this character. So I love how they are emphasizing that we can definitely look a certain type of way. And as from this little statement right here, she just as hardcore as Jason. She came from the trenches, and she already know how to fight automatically. So she ain't afraid to get in tussle. She probably might be more aggressive than Jason. So who knows? But she got locked up, learned her lesson, and she's also trying to do better for herself too. So who knows what the outcome of this is going to be. So as y'all see from these pictures, she's in the gym. Again, you can work out, you can be fit, you can be a little more thicker, you can be fatter, you can be lazy, more athletic if you want. So I feel like this is definitely going to be side game, like mini games in the gym, and it's going to have good results. She's also in the pool chilling. She got out of prison more than anything. Lucia wants the good life her mom has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. But instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. So, I'm assuming she was born in Liberty City and then she had to move down here. So she just want to make a name for herself. Like, she don't want to completely follow the path of what her parents or mom has wanted for her, but she want to go like, yo, Miles Morales type shit. I want to do it my own way. Do my own thing. Oh man, I love these transitions, bro. Look at the facial. That looks so clean. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. Facts. A life with Jason could be her way out. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia is committed to her plan, no matter what it takes. So, what is the plan? What are we planning? Is this all a plot? Is she scheming on Jason? Is this an end game? Is she doing this for the long run? Does she have is she like, again, I don't know who the enemy or the villain is, or the enemy or the good guy is. Well, there really is no good guy in GTA, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, the story, she looks amazing. You can change up the style, the hair. I like that picture right there. She a badass. Okay, yeah, that's them with the duffel bag full of money. They probably just got off of a quick job that they did. Only in Leonida, when the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. Cal Hampton. What if everything on the internet was true? Jason's friend and a fellow associate of Brian's, Cal feels safest hanging at home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browser tabs open. Interesting. So, this character is giving me the redneck Florida version of Lester from GTA 5. He might help us out with some tech stuff. So who knows? I know he's gonna be one of the supporting characters for sure. He is Jason's friend. So he is definitely gonna be one of the major characters. And you're automatically getting that California feel with the hat backwards, the sunglasses, flip flops, shorts, the Hawaiian shirts, like the bucket hats, like yeah, bro. This is Florida. Did I say California? I said Florida. Yeah, he's gonna be a very integral part. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Interesting. Okay, psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Tal is at the low tide of American happy there. Casual paranoia, loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. So I feel like he's the type of person to be like into conspiracies and stuff. So, like I said, the Lester type. He's gonna be that guy, but the Florida redneck version of that. Now, visit Leonida. Of course, you get the little postcard, tour a view of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. We breaking this stuff down. Like, this might be a little bit longer stream than usual because we got some major topics to talk about. Explore Vice City. All right, so what's this? Everything in excess. We're a long way from the 80s. As y'all know, Vice City was back in the 80s, but now we in 2025. This is more modern. The glamour, hustle, greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel Art Deco hotels and bright white sands of Ocean Beach to the bustling panaderias of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market, out to the Vice City port, the cruise ship capital of the world. See, you can even look right here. Well, I know that's not them, that's somebody else, but yeah. Vice City. And also how they do different race of people, the different demographics of people. Culturally, Rockstar got that shit. They got that shit. They've done their research on so many different cultures, and I love it. This is Florida all day. Florida all day. You got the grills, you got the old elderly people. You don't care what they got going on. They just hitting the beach. You got the girls on the cop cars. This looks like the strip. You got the live stream going on. Of course, you got the parties, you got the strip clubs. Strip clubs about to go crazy. The physics are about to go crazy. And architecturally, this game looks amazing as well. Like the bright lights, flashing lights, the neon colors, the sunset, and of course you got the donks. You got the dirt bikes. You got the homeless sitting right here. Yeah, this game is going to be very, very, very detailed. All right, let's go down, and we got some more characters. So, Booby Ike. It's all about the heart. It's all about Heart, the Jack of Hearts. Booby is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, strip club, and a recording studio. Booby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. So this is giving me straight power vibes. James St. Patrick vibes. Like, he knows the streets, but he turned his business legit as, well, as far as we know. But we're gonna be dealing with him for sure. He might be I know he's definitely gonna be a character that we're gonna have to do some missions for. Bro, look at the hair texture. Look at that. Look at that. Crazy. The hairstyles, Rockstar got that down pat. Look at that. Look at the wave spinning. The club money pay for the studio and the drug money pay for it all. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a major one of the major characters. Yeah, I can definitely see. Top quality cuts. Booby might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's his partnership with the young aspiring music mogul Draquan for Only Raw Records that he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. So he got his artists, and this is another thing that I love how they implemented. You got this dude who got this up and coming artist, and he signed to a major label. I know we're gonna be more into the story with that. And then we got the keys. So, gateway to paradise. The dress code is casual, but the bars are loaded. Life in the tropical archipelago isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on and pull on a deck chair, but look out, you are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in all of America. Beautiful. Beautiful. I know gators, iguanas just gonna be roaming the streets. The rusty anchor. Sea life, aquatic life is gonna be a thing. Like I said with the first trailer, the wildlife, I think you're gonna be able to interact with that. Yacht parties, that's definitely gonna be a thing. Draquan Priest. Now he's the rapper. Now Draquan was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was the goal. Okay. So he gonna be posted up in the strip club a lot. Gonna be a whole bunch of fake body parts, boob jobs, BBLs, all that stuff in the strip club. So he's gonna be widely known. That's a nice fit. Okay. Dancers are like my A&Rs. If the record's a hit, DJ's gonna be spinning it. Okay. Yeah, so he got the double cup. He always gonna be in the club or in the studio. Bro, the hairstyles. I love it. You're with the label now. Now that he's signed the real dimes, Draquan's days of booking acts in the booby strip club might be numbered as he sets sights on the Vice City scene. Now, getting to the grass rivers. This is more getting into the swampy areas. Let's look at that. Welcome to the wetlands. An untamable jewel of Leonida's crown. You never know what lies beneath the surface of this primordial expanse. The gators may be the most famous attraction, but there are far deadlier predators and weird discoveries among the mangroves. Oh, now this is where you get the mud fights, and this is where you get the mud contests and the gator hunting and the rednecks. All that. And a whole bunch of guns. Yep, gators out the wazoo. Look at this. Wild. Real Dimes. Viral videos, viral hooks. Bay Lux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes. Now this is wrong me straight. City girls have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their dimes, shaking down local dealers into cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. How I said, social media is going to be bigger than ever in this game. These two characters are going to be very important when it comes to influence, the influencer type. So Rockstar does a great job with keeping up with the times, with any type of cultural stuff that's going on, and they're also recording artists too. I love how they got the hair as well. You got Draquan, you got, what are they called? Real Dimes, Bay Lux and Roxy. City girls. Basically, all my dimes in this club, meet my twin, make it a dub. Dancing on the cars, the influencer types for real. Yeah, one hit away from fame. Now, who knows? Like I said, in the celebrity, how they're taking so long. We might be getting some real live rappers, real live celebrities behind these voice actors. I mean, behind these characters. I don't know. One hit away from fame, an early hit single with local rapper Downplay took Real Dimes to new heights. Now, after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. Port Galehorn. Okay. We got a lot of different locations. Like I said, brother, stay locked in, because this stream is about to go on for a hot minute. It's been 42 minutes on the dot, and I'm still talking about this game. So live hard. This is Leonida's Forgotten Coast. Cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls won't bring the tourists back. But there's a new economy in this once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, and truck stop energy drinks. Jump on a dirt bike and hold onto your wallet. Now, this is getting more into the rundown, more poor areas. Now, I think this is gonna remind me of the hood, or straight meth labs. Yeah, so this is more of the rundown. This isn't the fancy glamorous how you saw on the strip. You get you get the marijuana grows, you get the meth grows, you get not so friendly looking people. Yeah. Yep. Delights, new girls, new food. They got more of the rundown strip clubs. And now you got, of course, you got the redheads, you got the campfires. This is the more poor areas. So let's look at the other. So we got another character, Raul Batista. Raul. Experience counts, confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul's a seasoned bank robber, always in the hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. He is going to play a very important character in this as well. Now, we don't know what this guy is about. I know he might be helping us on some heists. He will be. So he's gonna be like the go-to guy for any type of big quick jobs or bank robberies or any heist of that sort. Yep, he is. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. Okay. He got the bank. He got the duffel bag full of money. He looks seasoned. He look like a seasoned bank robber. A professional adapts. Raul's recklessness raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. Ambrosia. Let's visit Ambrosia. What's Ambrosia looking like? So keep Leonida sweet. The battle for the health and wealth of Leonida begins here. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old school values still reign supreme. Whatever the cost, the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides the jobs, while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. Alright, so we're gonna get the biker gangs. Nice, nice. The landscape of this, the amount of regions that they're gonna be in this game is going to be wild. And of course you're gonna have, I ain't gonna say the type of biker gang, but you're gonna have some biker gangs that are similar to the ones in real life. You know, I know we're gonna be doing some missions for them or going against them. Yep, you got the rednecks. Brian Header, nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling the Keys. All right, now we're gonna be dealing with the people down south. Now, he's gonna be an integral part as far as the drug game. I know the last person, he's gonna be into the bank robberies. So, still moving product through his boat yard with his third wife Lori. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. So he been around since the 80s, so he know his way around stuff. Okay, he got the brick. Okay. All right, that's Jason. I'm assuming we about to do some type of mission. Okay, I hauled so much grass on that plane I can make the state of Leonida levitate. Damn, so he about that life. So it's gonna be some real Tony Montanas in this game for real. Okay, so it looked like he in a good relationship. I'm just assuming. I don't know anything. I don't know if these characters are enemies of the protagonist or not. So all these looks like a Leonida beach bum, moves like a great white shark. So he's keeping the image. He want to look like a bum on purpose. Separate the work from your other life. I get it. Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties so long as he helps with local shakedowns and stops by. Okay, so this is the dude that we saw in the trailer. This is the dude that Jason was helping to do like odd jobs and stuff like that. Mount Caliga National Park. Again, with the regions, there's going to be so many different regions that we're going to be a part of. This is going to be more of out in the country. You're going to be interacting with more of the wildlife, mountains, ranges, off-road trails. So a national landmark up against the state's northern border, Mount Caliga offers prime hunting, fishing, and off-road trails. In the lush surrounding backwoods, hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals live far from the prying eyes of the government. So you're going to be getting some crazy people in these outskirts. Okay. Dirt bike riding. That shit is gonna be fun. You got ATVs, raccoons. You probably gonna see bobcats somewhere. And of course, you got the rednecks hunting. Oh my god, bro, this game is gonna look so beautiful. And plus, you can probably do a mini game of you just canoeing, or just to do it for fun. So what else they got going on? All right, so now that's gonna be it, and it's all gonna be focused around these two characters right here. So we gonna get into some shit. We definitely gonna get into some stuff, and I'm curious as to how these two are gonna interact with the rapper, with the drug dealer, with the bank robber, with the rednecks, with the biker gangs. All of these people are going to play a very important role, and I know the story is going to be crazy. So, and like I said, I want them to have a darker story, a more serious tone to it, like how they did with GTA 4. Now I know with 5, cool story, but I need something more. I need something like I need like top tier quality cinematic. I need this to be a legit story driven movie, which I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. So nah, let them cook. I'm not mad at this at all. We got 50 minutes of me just talking about the GTA 6 delay and the characters. We get a little more in depth of who they are and what they're about. So yeah, I'm down. I'm excited. I know that we're gonna be switching off with these characters with Jason and Lucia. I know either we can choose who we pick, but I feel like how they do like in Assassin's Creed Shadows, you need specific characters for specific missions. So, or we could pick, I don't know, but I'm sure they can, or we can switch off, who knows. But yeah, this game is gonna be crazy. They had a $2 billion budget on this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had celebrities into the mix with this. So yeah, it's about to go crazy. So mark y'all's calendar. Let us hope this game comes out May 26th. But if not, realistically, it will be delayed for fall time of next year. But in between that, we got so much other stuff. So I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at it.